Regular plank, facing down, on your palms or on your forearms, on your toes or on your knees. 6 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take a break. Child's pose. 3 breaths. Side plank. On your palm or on your forearm, one knee down or both knees off the floor. 6 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give it a stretch. Let the bottom side of the bottom side body drip down. Give it a stretch. Switch. The other side. On your hand or on your forearm, one knee on the floor or both knees off the floor. 6 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, stretch the bottom side. Just allow this side to drop toward the floor. And now back side. Again, back side takes a lot of shoulder strength. So if your shoulders has issues, you can practice without lifting up. And we're going to start, and also we're not going to hold for 6 breaths all at once. We're going to do 1 tabletop. Tabletop is easier because your knees are bent, the plank is shorter, right? And if that feels okay, you can progress it to the full plank and then lift up, right? Again, if your shoulders have issue, your wrists have issue, you do not have to lift up. Maybe you only just lean back. Yeah? Let's go. Tabletop, your knees bend. Also, the fingers can point into any direction because our shoulders are capable of rotating in and out. That's a healthy shoulder, right? Your shoulder may already have the issue, or for your particular shoulder, yeah, any individual has certain ways the shoulder is structured. Maybe for you, internal is easier. Maybe for her, external is easier. Find the one that you feel most comfortable for your shoulder, yeah? So my fingers are pointing pretty much forward, maybe a little bit towards the outside. Okay, let's get that tabletop up, and we hold. 4 breaths. 3, 2, 1. Okay. How did that feel? Yeah? If that already feel very stressful for your shoulders, you can just take a step back. Yeah? Not lifting up. just lean back. However, if you want to take a step further, we're going to go to upward facing plank where your legs going to be straight. 4 breaths. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we sit down. Okay, we do a little cat and cow, take a break, and now we're going to go to the second round, facing down, facing sideways, and facing upward, and we're going to have some variations. Yeah, mostly we're going to lift up one limb. Yeah, get 3 limbs to support. That become more challenging. Yeah, okay. Curve your spine back and round your spine forward, cat and cow. So here, we are looking for articulations of the spine. We want the spine to be very flexible. In planks, we want our whole body become one board. Yeah, we're not built like a board. We have 33 vertebrae. So in order to keep the body to a board, we have to engage all the muscles, right? That's why plank is a full body strengthening pose, especially the middle section. Here, we're trying to get our body flexible. We want both. We want a lot. Okay, you do not have to progress. If the first time we did the planks, you already feel exhausted, you can actually take a step back. Take a step forward, take a step back, progress, regress. It's very, very normal. We cannot always walk forward, then we're going to hit the wall. Right? When we were dancing, I go that way, I have to go back. I move towards the camera, I have to move back. Right? You cannot just keep going. So it's very normal, ebbs and flow in life. Right? So feel free. For example, if you get really tired, right? This one, when we're facing down, maybe the second time you drop down to the knees, right? It's still a plank. However, if you're feeling strong, raise your right leg. 2 breaths. 1, 2. Switch. Raise your left leg. 1, 2. Put it down. Raise your right arm. 2 breaths. 1, 2. Switch. Raise your left arm. 1, 2. 2 breaths. Both hands and the feet on the floor. 1, 2. Good. On the knees, child's pose, 3 breaths, take a break. Now we go to a side plank. So again, if the first time you're already tired, just drop one knee. Drop one knee, you can still do this. Now we're going to arch that sideways. So you need to contract a little more at your waist. And you rotate. So you scoop the arm down, really contract, very tight, right? And then up, down, 6. Right? You can do this with one knee on the floor. You can also go down to the elbows. Yeah, you can do that too. Right? You decide. First, get your regular side plank. Take a breath in. Exhale, lift up and twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, your arm down. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist the body. Inhale up, exhale. I think this is number 4. Inhale, up. Exhale, really, really contract and then twist. Number 5. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist, 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 twist. Inhale, up and down. Again, stretch that bottom. Now we really worked hard, right? We didn't just keep it like a plank. We're actually contracting, actually twisting there. So, yeah. So allow this side to stretch a little. Oh, that feels good. Okay, let's switch to the other side. Again, on your forearms or on your palm. Keep one knee on the floor or both knees off the floor. Take it to your regular plank first. Take a breath in. Exhale. Twist. Inhale up. Exhale. Twist. Inhale up. Exhale. Twist. We have 3 more. Inhale up. Exhale. Twist. Inhale up. Exhale, twist. I don't remember how many. We'll do 2 more. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist, twist, twist. Okay. Give it a stretch. Okay. So, we're going to a tabletop. We're also going to try to get one hand off the floor, another hand off the floor, one foot off the floor, another foot on the floor. Me personally, I can lift it up. I cannot make it pretty. What do I mean? I cannot lift up high because I barely have enough strength just to get one limb off the floor. I don't have the strength to lift it any higher. Yeah, you may see that my hand is just barely off the floor because if your core is not strong, it's very hard to keep the body at the center. You start to lean very heavily on the side that's still on the floor, right? Then that side has to be super strong because that side is taking a lot of weight. You might have already felt it when we were facing down. When you lift up one arm or one leg, you felt your body want to shift to one side, right? I felt it. I tried to counter it, right? If your core is super strong, you're holding a board rather than some gooey thing that you're just moving around, right? Then a board itself is very solid. It's a lot easier on your limbs. Yeah? Okay, so give it a try, but don't force it. If you feel the last time I already feel my shoulders very, very hurting and my wrist hurting, don't do it. Just lift your chest. You're still going backwards. Yeah? Respect your body. Do what your body tells you to do. Yeah? I'm just giving you general instructions. Okay. So if you're going to come up to a tabletop, give it a try. Lift one leg. See, if I lift this leg any higher, my buttocks drop down. It's no longer a plank. If I want to maintain the plank, I cannot lift high because my butt is heavy. I cannot support it. Okay, just give it a try. Do what you can. Try not to drop your buttocks. Foremost, we have a plank. We're not dance our legs. That's not the point. I'm already exhausted. Now lift one arm. Whew. Okay, now lift the other arm. So now my plank is gone. My plank is no longer flat. Okay, go down. And release. How did that feel? Okay. So again, feel free to repeat what we did or regress to something lighter. Maybe you just stretch your arms, stretch your shoulders, right? Or progress to plank. Plank, I don't think we can raise the arm because you're so much weight is in your arms, right? We're trying to go to lift a leg. Lifting a leg is not hard, right? I'm sitting here, I can lift a leg. What's hard is the core. Can you lift a leg but keep your tummy flat without drop the buttock to the floor? Otherwise, it just become a leg exercise. But we're not doing a leg exercise. We're doing a core exercise, right? Okay, let's go. So get to a plank. Try not to drop your buttock and lift one leg up. Yes, I'm doing the best I can. Oh, really push that buttock toward the ceiling. Push it higher. Not your leg higher. Buttocks higher. Switch. Push your buttock higher. Okay. Don't look for your leg. Your foot is off the floor. That's it. Just push your buttocks up. Good. And down. Okay. I'm done. Exhale, both knees up. Inhale, both legs straight up. Point your toes, flex your ankle, point your toes, flex your ankle, point your toes, flex your ankle. Now the belt goes around your right foot, left leg down. Let's hold for 3 breaths. We're stretching the muscles directly behind the leg. Your hamstrings, your calves, your Achilles tendon, right from your sits bone all the way to the heel. One more breath. Now inhale. Exhale, your right leg open to the right. Turn your head to the left. Now we're stretching both. If you're still lifting that foot towards your ear, we're stretching behind the leg. In addition, we have opened the leg to the side, so we're also stretching the inner leg. Let's bring that leg back. Switch to left hand. Now turn the whole body over to the left. After you put your foot down, right arm back to the right side, so the body goes into a rotation. Let's take a breath. First of all, relax your right shoulder. Now let's bring that right leg back again. Release. Make sure your body is straight. Take a breath in. Exhale, both knees up. Inhale, stretch toward the ceiling. Point, flex, point, flex, point, flex. Now the belt goes around the left foot. Right leg down. We take 3 breaths here. Now inhale. Exhale, bring your left leg to the left. But still hold the stretch. You still want the foot to come up towards your ear. This way, we're stretching both behind the leg and the inside the leg. One more breath here. And now, come to the center, switch to right hand. Take a breath in, exhale, whole body turn to the right. Then inhale, left arm open to the left. Stay here, relax your left shoulder. Take another breath. You're still holding on to that left leg, right? Yes, we are in a spinal rotation. But if you still want to stretch your leg, especially that outer leg, you still want to hold on to the belt and bring the foot closer to your head here. That way we didn't lose the stretch of the leg. And now we bring the leg back. Release it. Hug your knees. Give your back a massage. And then we're going to sit up. We're going to do our seated stretch. Yeah, we're going to start with legs together. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, set your hands. Whether your hands can grab your feet or your hands are just on the floor, after you have set your hands, inhale, lift your chest. Lengthen the spine. Can you feel your spine stretching from the tailbone all the way through the crown of the head? Lengthen the spine. Take a breath in. Exhale, fold. Let's take 5 breaths here. At the end, hands stay where they are. Not moving the hands yet. Inhale, lift your chest. One more time, lengthen the spine from your tailbone through the crown of the head. And release. The reason I keep asking you to lengthen the spine is, yes, today's focus is on leg stretch. However, I want your spine to have decent length. Instead of stretching your leg and your back go to this hunchback. Yeah, if your back is slightly soft, it's okay. But sometimes when our legs are so tight, we try to go down and we excessively round the back. The back become like this. That's why I ask you to lengthen your back. Yes? Okay. So that's our first both leg stretch. Yeah? Now we're going to spread our legs. When we were on the floor, we did this too, right? When we were on the floor, we first stretch directly behind the leg, then we open to the side so we can stretch the inner leg here too. Also, just like when we were on the floor, we're stretching the inner leg for sure, but also because your leg is straight, you still want to kick those heels away, right? We're also stretching the back of the leg too. Yeah, so both of these. Also, I want your back to be either make an effort to make it really, really straight or gentle, neutral spine, right? I don't want you to force your head down. Then you have to bend your neck, hunch your back. That's not necessary. We don't need to go so far. Yeah? Okay. So now we go forward. We just stay here. 5 breaths here. Again, before you move your hands stay where they are. Lift your chest up. Make an effort to lengthen the spine. From the tailbone, move up, up, up. Lengthen. And back. Okay, now we go to single leg, straightforward stretch. So you bring your left foot in. Only the right leg is in the front. Push your heel out. Inhale, we stretch the back. Exhale, set your hands wherever your hands are. Inhale, lift your chest. Make an effort, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. We take 3 breaths for the right leg. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, release, switch. Left leg straight forward, right knee bend. Inhale, stretch your back. Exhale, set your hands. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold. 3 breaths here. Hands stay where they are. Inhale, lift your chest, lengthen the spine, and then release. Okay, so we did our 2-leg stretch, and then we did some other things, right? We split our legs, we stretch the right leg, we stretch the left leg, so we come back here again. Yeah, we're gonna stretch both of them. Hopefully, after we did all that, the second time is easier now. Yeah, the other parts of the body have been opened, right? So we're going to do this one again. Inhale, we lengthen. Exhale, you set your hands. Inhale, you lift your chest. Exhale, we fold. 5 breaths. Hands stay where they are. Inhale, lift the chest from your tailbone through the crown of the head. Stretch, lengthen the back, and then release. Okay, I feel like we need to go back, to be forward, right? Okay, so this is what we do. Yeah. I will just verbally tell you what I'm doing because you cannot see behind me, yeah? Your hands behind, interlace the fingers. Inhale, push your knuckles all the way down towards the floor, and you lift your chest up. Okay, release. Second time, if you can, you grab the opposite elbows, and then you push down. And now you lift up. Lift up your chest. Good. Okay, that's a good counter because we were forward a lot. Now I feel like I'm more balanced. Okay, the last part, we're going to stand up. Yeah. So this is where we need our leg strength to support upper body. Right when we're lying there, our legs did not need to hold any weight, which is pure stretch. But most of the time in life, when you're sleeping, you do not need your flexibility, right? Maybe you need the joints to be loose. It's when we're standing, we need that flexibility. So we're going to do one that's even, left and right side even. We're just going to do a spread the leg, fold forward. Now gravity works differently now, right? Gravity wants to drop your body down. So when you're going down, sometimes if you don't have the core control, you might have just gone too far because gravity took you there and your back is not ready. So be careful. Standing ones, definitely, because it takes both strength and the flexibility. So be careful with your back. And when you come up, that's a particular one. You really have to engage your core. You do not want your back to drag itself up, right? You want to engage your core, use your legs to come up. Yeah? Okay. So I'm going to go sideways, but here you have your leg wide. So we're going to do a wide leg, standing, forward fold, and we're going to do it twice. Yeah? The first time, your hands on your hips, try to keep your back neutral, go as far as you can. At some point, your back is going to go soft, no longer straight, but do not bend your back excessively. Wherever your hands land, your hands are going to land, yeah? Now, your hands are going to connect with your feet. You may use 2 fingers and hook onto the big toes. That's one way. Or your hands can grab the ankles. That's another way. Either way. Everyone inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold, and your elbows toward the ceiling. You want to pull towards the ceiling. Use your hands. Either you're pulling your big toes or you're grabbing on your ankles. In either way, you're pulling upward while your head going downward. Take another breath here. So now your legs are both strong enough to support your whole body and stretching. To come up, hands on your hips. First, straighten your back. And now, come up. Yes? So that's the first time. Second time, your hands are going to go behind your back. And then we're going to go down. This, you add a little shoulder backwards opening. Yeah? Okay. If even before we go down, your shoulders are just not comfortable doing this, then don't do it, right? Your body will tell you what to do, what not to do. You could repeat what we have done the first time. Yeah? Okay. So you pick your arm position, your shoulders okay, your arms okay. You take behind you, and then you go forward, and then you go down. And now you're opening the shoulders from the back. You're stretching the back of your legs. You're stretching the inner legs. And let's take another breath. Now drop your arms down, shake your shoulders. Put your hands on your hips. First, straighten your back. And then stand up. Good. Okay, our last pose. Still a standing leg stretch pose. Is the pyramid pose. Yeah? If you know your hamstrings tight, you cannot reach to the floor, have the blocks, 2 blocks beside your feet. If you know your hands can comfortably reach the floor, then you do not need the blocks. So here we have, let's all take our right leg to the front, left leg behind. And our legs are open, look like a triangle shape. Same thing here. You first want to straighten the back, lengthen the back. You do not want to hunch over just so that your hands touch the floor, right? Okay, so your legs are stretched, you can feel it. The front leg is more intense, but the back leg is also stretched. And now your hands either on the blocks or on the floor, just set them. Have your hands set where they are. Everyone lift your chest. Everyone lengthen your spine. And then fold to the pyramid pose. For people whose hamstrings are extremely tight, even with 1 block under each hand, your knees still bend a lot. You turn this into a lunge. You actually do not feel the stretch. Knee bend is okay, but turning it into a lunge and not feeling the stretch, then you're not doing this particular pose. This pose, you need to feel the hamstring stretch, especially behind that front leg. So if your hamstrings is so tight, your knees bend a lot, you turn this into a lunge, you need to elevate your hands. Maybe put your hands on chairs or on tables until you can feel the hamstring stretch. Yes? Okay? And then hands on the hips, straighten your back, and stand up. Okay, and back to the center. Switch. Left leg in the front, right leg back. So what I meant by that is, some people's hamstrings is so tight, their knees bend a lot. This become a lunge. You have no stretch in the front and behind the front leg, right? In that case, you have to bend your knee less. Maybe you put your hands just on the table. You only go this far. If you don't feel the stretch behind your leg, you turn this into a lunge. That's just a different pose. Yeah, that's a different pose. Okay? So whether your knee straight or bend, that's not important. The important is you feel the stretch. Yes? Okay. So whether your hands are going to be go to the floor, go on blocks, go on chairs, go on tables, you decide. Let's lengthen the spine. Let's set our hands. After you have set your hands, inhale, stretch your back from your tailbone to the top of the head. Exhale, we fold and we hold the pose here. This pose, you feel the most behind that front leg. But you also feel the back leg. You also feel your spine because your upper body is also stretching. You also feel both sides of your upper body. Pretty much everywhere is stretching. If you walk your hands forward, you also feel your shoulders opening. Yeah, you can add that one. Just walk your fingers all the way forward until you feel your shoulders stretching. Good. Okay, we're going to come up. First, you lift your chest, you straighten your back. Exhale, stand up. Breathe in, breathe out. I think our back needs a good massage because when we're stretching the back of the leg, oftentimes the entire back chain, including our upper body back, is stretched. Okay, let's give our back a massage. You may lie down to the floor, just roll around. Or you curl up like a ball, you sit, and then you roll on the floor. Give your back a good massage. Three, 2, 1. Now we're on the floor. Shake out your arms and the legs. Whew. That's a lot of stretching of the legs today. Okay, shake them out. And then let's take a moment. The legs are working hard. We first dance and then stretch. So now allow your legs to do nothing. Allow your legs just to lay there. Allow your legs to surrender to gravity.